Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimha Maha, Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Chapter 90. Bharata meets Bharadwaja. Summary. Bharata, along with Vasishta, proceed to see Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja welcomes both of them hospitably. After exchanging pleasantries, Bharadwaja asks Bharata whether he is coming to the forest to do any harm to Rama and Lakshmana. Bharata replies that he is coming to the forest for the purpose of taking back Rama to Ayodhya. When enquired by Bharata about the whereabouts of Rama, Bharadwaja informs that Rama along with Seetha and Lakshmana are staying on the Chitrakuta Mountain. Thereafter, at the request of Bharadwaja, Bharata along with his routine decides to make a night halt on that day at that hermitage and to proceed to Chitrakuta on the following morning. Chapter 90 in detail. Having seen Bharadwaja's hermitage at a couple of miles away, that excellent man Bharata, knowing what is right, leaving all his army behind, discarding his weapons and ornaments and wearing simple silken garments, went forward by foot, proceeded by Vasishta, his spiritual preceptor. Leaving his ministers behind at a visible distance to Bharadwaja, Bharata then went along with Vasishta, his spiritual preceptor. On seeing Vasishta, Bharadwaja, the great ascetic, rose quickly from his seat, asking his disciples to fetch water to wash the hand of the distinguished guests with. Having met Vasishta and greeted by Bharata, Bharadwaja, of great splendor, recognized him to be son of Dasharatha. Bharadwaja, knowing what is right, offering them both, in order of seniority, water to wash their hands and feet with and fruits afterwards, made enquiries concerning the welfare of their family. Subsequently, Bharadwaja made enquiries with both of them as to whether all were well in the city of Ayodhya with the army, with the treasury, friends and counselors. But knowing Dasharatha's friends and counselors, but knowing Dasharatha to be dead, he did not speak of the king. Vasishta and Bharata in return made enquiries with Bharadwaja if all were well with his body, his sacred fires, his disciples, the trees, the deers and the birds in the hermitage. The great ascetic Bharadwaja replied, "All is well," and spoke the following words to Bharata, bound as he was with affection to Rama. "For what reason have you, who are ruling the kingdom, come here? Tell me all this, for my mind is not getting cleared of doubts." That annihilator of enemies, born of Kaushalya, for the increase of our happiness, he who with his brother and his wife have been exiled to the forest for a long period, that Rama, who is full of glory, through the intrigues of a woman, was condemned to dwell in the forest for 14 years by his father. I hope you do not intend to do any harm to that irreproachable prince and his younger brother in order to enjoy the throne without hindrance. Thus spoken to, as aforesaid, Bharata, with his eyes filled with tears in grief, and in a flattering tone, replied to Bharadwaja as follows. "If you, the blessed one, regard me like this, I am lost indeed. I cannot conceive of any harm towards Rama having proceeded from me. Do not charge me thus. I do not approve of what my mother has done. When I was away from home, I am not pleased with her, nor do I accept her word in this matter. I, on my part, came to take back the tiger among men to Ayodhya, after prostrating myself at his feet and having propitiated him. O venerable one, believe me to have come for the aforesaid purpose. You ought to do a favor to me. Tell me where Rama, the Lord of the world, is to be found now." Requested by Vasishta and other priests likewise, Bharadwaja answered Bharata in affectionate words as follows. "O Bharata, the tiger among men, good manners towards teachers, as well as self-controlled and walking in the footsteps of virtuous men, these qualities are worthy of you, born as you are in the Raghu's dynasty. I was aware of your purpose in your mind, but I desired to confirm it, and it is on this account that I asked you, in order to strengthen your fame immeasurably. I know where the virtuous Rama, along with Seetha and Lakshmana, are to be found. Your elder brother is staying on the great mountain called Chitrakuta. You may proceed to that place tomorrow. Stay here today along with your ministers. O man of great wisdom, who understands legitimate interest and desire, grant me this desire." Bharata, of a broad outlook and whose reality as an admirer of Rama had now come to be known, answered thus, "So be it." Then the prince made up his mind to stay for that night in that hermitage. Thus completes 90th chapter of Ayodhya Kanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a sage and the oldest epic. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.